Being in a courtroom with a judge up on the bench is a scary thing. The last thing you want to do is talk to the judge. But in my case, I got to meet one of the judges. And after I had been to his house, I'd had him sign a warrant, I had gotten to know him just a little bit. I suddenly was able to ask that judge for more than I ever could have even thought of when I was a defendant. See, I had to have a relationship to talk to the judge. Prayer is the same way. If you're new to following Jesus, you're used to seeing him as the judge, and that's exactly what he is if you don't know him. But when you have a relationship, if you've given him your heart in all the ways we talked about, denying yourself, trusting him alone for salvation, it's not just a religious duty to talk to him, it's talking to your Father in heaven. Now, Jesus taught us this in Matthew 6. If you remember, our Father, hallowed be your name. That's the prayer, the Lord's Prayer that he taught the disciples. It's an amazing truth, and he starts by calling him Father. See, God cares for you. He listens to you. He's your Father if you're his son. But he still wants you to come to him. He wants you to know him and trust him, even with your anxieties. He says, don't be anxious about anything, but by everything, bring a prayer and petition. He wants to hear everything, your fears, your needs, your thanks, your praise. Now, here's a promise to hold on to. God always hears his children. 1 John 5:14 says, this is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. It might always feel like your prayers are being answered, but silence is not absence. When he delays, he's still working. Sometimes God answers yes, sometimes no, sometimes wait, but he always answers in love and wisdom. He sees the whole picture. You and I see our lives, it's like walking in halfway through a movie, and you wonder what's going on here. But that's because we didn't see the whole thing. God Almighty, he loves you so much. He brought you to this point where you're taking another step closer to him. And after you commit your life to Christ, after you trust him as the only way to salvation, you initiate a relationship with him where you can start talking to him as his child and he as your father. It's incredible.